All right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to all the apostles and other bishops, great millstone. We still well. Peace and blessing to the house of David the elect. All right. I'm the brother Kazak, to my right is.
Yashama.
All right, and we get into the lesson on how our independence is in Yahawashi.
So, as we know today, it's a so-called Independence Day, for America, which, all right, you tribes, are way more into this, celebration than the Edomites themselves, because this was really Edomites' premise, all right? Edomite independence, all right? The 13 colonies breaking away, from, the British crown, going back to King George, dealing with the Boston Tea Party, which led into the Revolution, Revolutionary War, which there's prophecy, that little horn, all right, and three that fell before it. Well, one of those three was the British, so it's all prophecy, but in that prophecy, it's a build-up, to what? The kingdom of Yahawashi, Matter of fact, let's get that prophecy, bro. Daniel 7, yeah, let's get that prophecy, man. And that's the thing, like when you understand prophecy, you pretty much understand the script. Everybody's just playing their part. Like people get caught up in the gimmicks and the celebrations and this and that. But nah, man, this is just part of the Lord's prophecy, man. Okay, you got it, bro. You started.
From sort of 8.
Yeah, start at 8.
All right, the book of the prophet Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
Yeah, so Daniel is seeing this fourth beast, which is the pagan Roman Empire, which will fall, or Revelation tell you that it had, one in his head wounded unto death but was healed, well, the head that was wounded to death, was the fall of the pagan Roman Empire, to the Holy Roman Empire under Constantine, which they call the Byzantine Empire, which is what these scholars of the day call the Dark Ages, all right? But it was revived, during the Renaissance period, all right? And then in the Renaissance period, you had these three horns, that would emerge, to start colonizing the earth. And it was British, the French, and the Spanish, And now those three horns, you have a little horn emerge, all right, as a British colony, which is America, those 13 colonies, man. Go ahead.
I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were three of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things.
And this is speaking of America. And those three horns that was plucked up, were the British, the French, and the Spanish, which America took down, the Brits, in the Revolutionary War. Then you had the War of 1812, with the British, which America prevailed in that, all right? The Spanish-American War, all right? And you had the quasi-wars with the French, which was mainly a naval war, But America prevailed against all three and became the superpower of this beast system that we see today. So America's independence was prophesied about, But it was Esau's independence. It had nothing to do with us. We was enslaved. We was getting our ass beat.
Yep.
Destroyed, man.
And even dealing with Esau Edom, as far as this American Edomite, they're still slaves to the international banking families. So it's not as if they just doing their own thing.
Yep. Yep. It pretty much it was just the nobility of Esau broke away from the nobility of the British to do their own thing. But eventually, guess what? The elites, they put their hooks within this government. All right, because you did have certain forefathers that was against, the central bank, because it failed a few times. That's why you had that guy Andrew Jackson, which he was a demon, but he was against those central bankers, and that's why they attempted to assassinate him a few times, but eventually, you go into the First World War on up, the elites, got their hooks within the American government to now they just got full control. Okay? So how are you independent when you was forced to get a juice? Okay? How are you independent, all right, when you're subjugated to inflation? Okay? Only 1% of the American population know how to farm. Okay? So you as a people, you American, you're not even independent as far as how to grow your own food. Okay, America is the most dependent country it is. You depend on government subsidies. You depend on these government jobs. Okay, you depend on the government money. Okay, you depend on the government for your protection. You see, so you Americans are the most dependent people that there is, man. Okay, you got it, bro.
All right, that's it on that in Daniel.
Come, yeah, yep.
All right, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 2, and verse 14.
Yep.
For as much then as children are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death, that is the devil.
Yeah, so this is Yahawashi. You see, and what he did over 2,000 years ago, coming down in the flesh for his people, all right, the Israelites, and being their sacrifice, okay, he set it up in this time to where he will be able to come, all right, and judge this current world and deliver his people. Okay? You see, we coming to a time to where, cause see, who got the power of death? Esau, Edom. Okay, you see what's happening over there in Gaza? He has the power of death. No other nation of people can just go on a killing spree like that. Okay? Esau shoot you down when he get ready. He had a law, I think it's called the casual kill law. Okay? This man has the power of death.
Yeah, that's a very big thing in the military. Even when you talk to certain Edomites, for example, that, claim to believe in Christianity, they'll tell you, well, yeah, we believe in God, but we also believe we have the right to kill these people that are savages, because they'll justify it.
Yep.
The same thing they did with us when they came over here to the Americas to conquer our people, in particular the Northern Kingdom. They had justified means,
Yep. The American military can't be tried in any court in the world. All they can do is just be sent back to America.
Power to kill.
Yep. You see, but Yahawashi, he's coming to deliver us from under that, man. We're still under this man's bondage. And we haven't seen this man just wild out. Esau been, he pretty much been systematically, pushing death, because he got to wild people just in self-destruct mode. Okay? But he's finna get back directly involved during the time of Jacob trouble, man.
Yeah, because the power of death, that basically alludes to how Esau received the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to the beginning, it's written his blessing is the sword.
Yep.
So this talking about a nation of people, man. I'm gonna read for you one more time.
You got it, bro.
Hebrews 2 and 14. For as much then as it say children, I'm gonna say sons this time.
Mm-hmm.
As sons are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death, that is the devil.
Yeah, so Yahawashi set it up because he told Pilate, if this was my kingdom, my servants will fight. But then he also told Pilate that, look, you're going to see the Son of Man coming with power and great glory. Okay? Let him know I'll be back. You see, and that's when we're going to be established as an independent kingdom. Okay? As an independent kingdom in the world, man. Right now, we're the farthest from independent, man. Okay? You got to lie to somebody to get out of work. You know what I'm saying? You 48. You got 2-3 grandkids, but you lying to a nigga to get off work, man.
And that's like what the brother's saying is a real thing. Either Jake will say that they sick, they called in sick, or Jake got a thing where the older Jake told me, the old head on the job, he said, man, well, what people used to do, they'll say they about to go to the funeral, and he was, talk about his family and stuff like that, You know, well, everybody going to the funeral. Really, they weren't going to a funeral.
Yep.
They just wanted to, get off.
Goddamn
You,
shame.
you know, slavery, man.
Yep. Let's get that. You had some?
Yeah, I'm looking for some in Luke for you.
Okay, come.
All right. Yeah. This is Luke, the Gospel according to Saint Luke, chapter 1, beginning at verse 68. Blessed be Yahweh, power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people.
Yep. And how did he visit his people? Through YAHAWASHI. Okay. You go into Emmanuel. How you say it in the?
I'm the Wa'ala.
I'm the Wa'ala, which means that the power is with us. Okay. So he visited. The Most High visited us through his son YAHAWASHI. Go ahead.
His hand.
His hand. Yep.
And have raised up an horn of salvation for us.
Yep.
In the house of his servant David.
Yeah, a horn goes into power, okay, of salvation, which is a deliverance, a rescue. Okay, go ahead.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Yeah, go ahead.
That we should be saved from our enemies.
Yep.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
Yeah, so here it is. We're as Eliasha Wamba used to say, we're in the worst case scenario. Okay, we're still under the oppression of our enemy, man. Esau, Edom. Okay, this is our arch rival in the earth, man. And this man has full power. This man, has increased in power to the point to where we're helpless against this man. Okay, so we need salvation. There's no way you can celebrate independence when you need deliverance.
Exactly.
Okay, it's backwards, man. Okay, because you'll be celebrating. Here it is. This won't give it to you. That's why you can't take niggas serious, man.
Yep.
Okay, because here it is, a nigga take a knee to the flag. Okay, but a year later, niggas is celebrating. All right, the 4th of July. I thought you niggas hated the Star Spangled Banner. Okay? Niggas don't stand on that. But dumb shit. Okay? You niggas,
Now say I got something for you after you finish one.
Come on, I'm just saying, niggas are march for Black Lives Matter. But guess what? You still partake in all these nigga holidays, man. It ain't one holiday that you niggas have boycotted. No holidays have you niggas boycotted, man.
Because the root of the matter is sin.
Yep.
Jay don't want to deal with the actual problem.
Yep. You got it, bro.
All right, just a quick precept, and I'm going to go back to Luke.
Come on.
All right, it's the book of Baruch in the Apocrypha, chapter 3 and verse 10. How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemies' land?
Yeah, y'all in your enemy's land. This Esau land. Okay? We don't own anything. No matter how much money you niggas got. Okay? He can shut it down when he get ready. Okay? He can shut these banks down when he get ready. No matter how much land you got, what you got, eminent domain.
Yeah, eminent domain.
You see? This is Esau's land. Alright? He just give you slave privileges to live off of, man. Okay? With the delusion of some type of freedom or some type of prosperity, man. You got it, bro.
How happened it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemies' land?
Yep.
That thou art waxing old in a strange country?
Yep.
That thou art defiled with the dead?
They are defiled with the dead, man. And you look at the condition of our people, it's pure defilement. Like you look at the culture, we have a culture that's centered around defiling us as a people, man. Okay? You look at the men, okay? What does this culture do? Teach you to use all type of drugs, teach the women to be harlots, teach the, everyone to be violent, sexual lewdness, to the point now, it was already enough, the women was promiscuous and the men, was these, careless playboys. Okay, but now it's got to the point where it's the alphabet community. That's a normal thing amongst our people now, man.
And then the rate of STDs among our
Oh
people.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You brought that in
You know what I'm saying?
yesterday.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
And you just look at it in your city, what the number is, but you count all these different inner cities, within Babylon the Great, man. And this is culture, you know?
what 17,000 in one weekend, and Houston got diagnosed with HIV, man.
God
It's a
damn.
defilement, man. You know.
Got something else
You
for you.
got it, bro. Yeah.
All right, this is Psalms 141:7. Our bones are scattered at the grave's mouth, as when one cutteth and cleaveth wood upon the earth.
Yep.
Which lines up with Revelation 11:8, man. You look at Jake, Jake is totally gone
Out of there.
in America, bro.
Out of there, bro.
The grave mouth, that's America.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is just an open graveyard, man. Like Jake just, and like Brother had said, the big thing is even dealing with the youth is the drug use, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. And it's like a double captivity because not only, really it's a triple, because we in this captivity, under Esau. Okay, then we in this captivity of the flesh. Okay, these bodies. But then if you a slave to the flesh, you a slave to the flesh. So you people are not independent because look at the obesity rate amongst our people, especially the women. You're a slave to food. You're a slave to sex. You're a slave to drugs. You're a slave to alcohol. You're a slave to attention and clout. Okay? So you're in bondage in every way possible, man. Okay? But see, at least in the truth, man, Yahawashi begins to break the chains on our mind and see the chain gets broke off our mind, and then we're able to put a chain on our flesh, man, and start controlling our flesh. Okay? Oh, what's that real quick? St. John 8:32. 32, then you jump to 36.
St. John 8:32.
Yep.
And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Hey, the truth has made us free. You see, we're free from the narrative of Esau Edom. See, when you're programmed to act like a nigga, to be a nigga, that means your mind is in prison to the narrative that Esau gave you. So you only can react like a nigga. You can think like a nigga, expectations like a nigga. Okay? Like going back to Clone Tyrone. You see, we have broke free from those archetypes that Esau has pushed out there for our people, man, and it's through Yahawashi. See, Esau didn't give us the archetype of Yahawashi. The Most High did. Okay? And this is what we're conforming to. We're free from this BS, man. As brothers, because you can tell late, man, brothers really, just been investing in themselves, man. Doing the work, investing in themselves, and conforming to Yahawashi, man.
Come, bro.
And then the Lord add to us as He see fit.
Come.
You see, but we're not in that nigga box anymore, man. Okay, if the only rule you go by is no snitching, then you're in Esau's nigga box, man. Okay, if you still moving under that feminist vibration, and I'm the woman talking about she the prize and all that stupid shit, you're still in that prison box that Esau gave you, man. But we've been broken free. You got it, bro.
Which shows you that independence right now is something of the spirit.
Yep.
Although we're physically in bondage.
Yep.
Spiritually, your spirit is in the state that Yahawashi wants to be in.
It's independent of this doctrine.
Yep.
Because they're elected like a nation unto itself, and we're operating independently of the doctrines of this world, man. Through Yahweh Shai. You got it, bro.
Verse 36. If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed.
So the Son has made us free, Yahweh Shai, and we're free indeed. Okay? We don't have a thought of going back to this BS, man. That's why when Jacob's trouble come, All right, Lord will, we stay in the same mindset, man. You know, this place collapsing just gonna be another layer of freeness for us, man. Okay.
That's right, bro.
And you see, you people still attached, and you know, you're still connected to this place. Your whole being is based off this society being up and running. You know. So when this place goes down, you're gonna go down with it because you're entangled in it, man. You know. You got it, bro.
I got something else for you.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, back in Luke till I get the other one, Wisdom of Solomon.
Okay.
All right, Luke chapter 1 and verse 71.
Mm-hmm.
That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
Yep.
If we need to be saved, how are we independent?
Yep.
To perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant.
Hey, the promise of the mercies performed to our fathers, man. And real quick, since you talking about the mercy of the fathers, what was promised to some of our forefathers? Let's get that in 2 Samuel 7 and I think started at 9. And this hasn't happened yet, man. And this was promised to our forefather David, speak concerning the whole nation. Go ahead.
2 Samuel 7 and 9. And I was with thee whithersoever thou wentest, and have cut off all thine enemies out of thy sight.
Go ahead.
And have made thee a great name, like unto the name of the great men that are in the earth.
Go ahead.
Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel.
Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel. Go ahead.
And will plant them.
Yep.
That they may dwell in a place of their own.
Yep. And
move no more.
Yep.
Neither shall the sons of wickedness afflict them anymore.
Yeah, so that's independence. It will say a place of their own. You see? They're not going to have to pay continual taxes. When we get our land, we're not going to owe taxes. We're going to get tribute from the nations, man.
And it specifically pointed out Edom, because it says, neither shall the son of wickedness afflict them.
Done.
So we really going to be free from them.
Yep.
You know?
Because that's our biggest antagonist, man.
Yeah, this is like our arch enemy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Their ancient rivalry.
Yeah.
Man. You know? That was it on that.
Okay, come on. All right, back in Luke chapter 1 and verse 73 down to 74. The oath which he swore to our father Abraham, that he would grant unto us, that we, being delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear.
Might serve him without fear. Because right now, what? You got to tiptoe to be an Israelite. Hell, as a man, you got to tiptoe around the earth to be a man. Here it is, you can be a flaming mo. Okay, and then you got a whole month to parade, you know.
We just came out that month.
Yeah. You got a whole month.
Damn.
You see? But then when you a man, you gotta tiptoe, you gotta hide in the shadows. You know? You gotta be a goddamn what the MI6, the British Secret Service. You know? Was that James Bond? I think he was MI6. You know? But you gotta be an MI6 triple double agent just to be a man. Okay? Nah, man, because Esau Edom, you know, he's such a damn mo and a perverse weirdo, okay, that being a man is weird to him. That's why it's so demonized in this society, because it's weird to him. Okay? But nah, man, we gonna serve Yahawashim Shai without fear, man. Okay, you got it, bro.
Yeah, see, you know, Eve will look at us funny, you know, men of our own people, which her father's an Israelite man, but Eve will look at us funny, but Eve will hook up with a fucking Marilyn Manson looking motherfucker with a painted white face, and, you know, long hair like her, swinging his hair and shit, you know. But Eve despises the men of our own people. That's why the Lord gonna deal with you, Eves.
Yeah.
When I say Eve, I mean, for the most part, you so-called black women, and the other women of the tribes too, but especially the Southern Kingdom woman, because y'all really have a deep hatred for the men of your people, you know?
And then it'd be a hatred for the men that they don't know.
Ain't that something?
You know? Well, you know, like, you notice that, like, it's a deep hatred. Like, it's like, with random women. They had this mug. You know how Eve be bitter. That mug, like, it's your fault, nigga. Like, it's our fault that they ruined their life, with bombs and the generics, you know. But nah, man, we're gonna be free from all this madness, man. Okay? Hey, like you used to go into, man. Like, man, we getting that ruling class mentality, man. It's certain things that you don't even want to see. Like you see these bad built women with these little outfits on,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
man, you don't even want to see that, man.
Yeah.
And this summer here is different. Like, I don't know what, he put in them 2023 GMOs, but boy, it's bad on y'all out here, man.
Yeah, it hit them hard, bro.
Yeah, man. But you get that ruling class mentality, man. It's certain things you don't want to see, man. It's certain people and behavior that you don't even want to see anymore. But Yahawashi gonna free us from that, man. Go ahead.
I gotta go back to this, brother.
Yeah.
Because it lined up.
Get down, bro.
Hebrews 2:15 now. And deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage.
Subject to bondage, man. Just the fact that we gotta restrain our righteousness sometimes when we out. We got to restrain who we are, man. Like they get old suppressing who you are, man. You see? That's why you really don't like to be in the world like that around people that don't believe, that you get tired of suppressing who you are. That's why fellowship is good too.
Come on, bro.
Because we get to be free around each other. Like the men, you can only be free around the brothers, man. You can fully be you. In this world, you gotta constantly suppress, who you are to a degree, man, and but that's part of the battle.
Come.
You see? Well, you get vexing, man. Like, man, I'm tired of goddamn, tiptoeing. Y'all get to be, wickedness, but the scriptures say that, man. But this is a bondage just to be in these conditions. This is a bondage. Like the Lord knew, like he took the chains off, man, but then as he, started to condition us in righteousness, man, but still left us in this filth, man. It's like a mental vexation, man.
Yep.
A mental torture almost, man.
And then, like we had spoke about earlier, just being in these bodies too.
Yep.
The beloved El Pastor Ariamla, he was going to the topic of how, our change is coming soon. Because along with us being delivered, from this captivity, the greatest captivity we ever been in, we also need to be delivered from these bodies. And I'm gonna read scripture.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9 and verse 14. For the thoughts of mortal men are miserable, and our devices are but uncertain. Verse 15. For the corruptible body presseth down the soul, and the earthy tabernacle weigheth down the mind, that museth upon many things.
Yeah, so we're limited. Here we are, we're the sons of God, but we subjugated, to all these restraints in the flesh, man. The aches, the pains, the growing old, certain defects, man. And then plus the devil is just constantly slow, got us on the slow kill. Everything meant to destroy your testosterone. Like this man is at war with testosterone.
Yeah,
man.
war with it.
We don't like the paint that might be used on this wall. You investigate it. The Lord will tell you, like, God damn.
You can't escape it.
Yeah.
The technology we use.
Yeah.
It's everything, bro.
Yeah. What they put on the doorknob, you be like, God damn. Like everything. So this Esau, here it is. We are already in this mortal flesh. But then this man, he goes to town on that.
Yep.
He tries his best to destroy that, man. This man has completely ruined the quality of life, man. Okay, and the people that he's producing in this society, man, this is horrible, man. It's a joke and it's a nightmare. And they get to the point where it's like it's not many things that you can even take serious, man. Outside the truth, man. You got it, bro.
That's just more proof that the Heavenly Father is keeping us alive, because Really, we should have been dead.
Yep.
You know, it's the laying back the point that the elder brother Yashima made. You know, for the Mississippi Saints. You know, brother made a point how these bodies we have is the most highest technology. You know, so even though Esau Edom got particular things out here to make your body expire faster, you know, to bring you to your grave soon. Although Esau is killing us slowly, the Most High, he controls life and death. You know, the Heavenly Father make it to where you still living. You know, because really we should have been gone. If you know investigate, you look into everything they've been doing to our food back when we was in elementary, in middle school. Like really it's a blessing. For brothers that have reached their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. That's why Scripture says that the Lord's mercies were not consumed. But ultimately, like the brother getting into, ultimately Yahweh Shai needs to come. I got something for you.
Yeah, bro.
The book of Acts, chapter 1 and verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Yeah, our forefathers asked about rulership. Okay, that was their concern. Showing you what Yahweh Shai was teaching them. He was teaching them about the kingdom. You see? When the scriptures speak about faith, the main faith is Yahweh Shai conquering their enemies and establishing an eternal kingdom in the earth. That's the faith, man. That's what we gotta hold fast to until he comes. Because the circumstances gonna change, but our faith can't change in them circumstances, man. Okay? Yahweh Shai is really coming to liberate us from these heathens, man. And give us positions of authority, man. Okay? And each brother is gonna have, sovereignty within their own realm.
That's beautiful, bro.
To move how they want to move. We're gonna be perfect, so of course the law gonna be the standard. But brothers got different personality, different interests, man. Okay? Even women. You women, man, you're gonna have, your own thing, all right, under your man. To where you can customize certain things to your liking, man. Okay? That's gonna be true independence, man. All right, and the true fireworks show, all right, it's going to be the missiles, man.
Yes, right, bro.
Okay, this place going out with a bang. Okay, you had something else?
Con. Yeah. All right. Now reading that again because I got a precept to link with it. Acts 1 and 6. When they therefore, speaking about the Lord's disciples,
yep,
which became apostles. When they therefore would come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Wilt thou at this time restore the kingdom unto Israel? Go ahead.
All right, now the precept I got is this right here. This is the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 26. And I will restore thy judges as at the first.
I will restore thy judges at the first. Okay? And it's going all the way back to the Elohim. In the beginning. That's why Yahweh Shah asked to go get back to the glory that he had in the beginning. Okay? The sons of God is a legacy, man. We fell from a high place. Okay? Like we fell far. But the Lord said he's going to restore thy judges is in the beginning, man. Okay, go ahead.
And I will restore thy judges as at the first, and thy counselors as at the beginning. Afterward, thou shalt be called the city of righteousness, the faithful city.
Yep. So we haven't made it back to that status yet, man. Okay? There's no true independence at being a slave. You don't own nothing. Even your children. Okay? The children, they belong to the government and the state. Okay? That's why mandatory things you gotta have them to do. Okay? They make it hell for you to do homeschool and now you got to where your child can go to school and they can, pretty much coerce them, to confuse them and have them thinking that they, the wrong sex. and the government will pay for the surgery, man. And if you try to deny it, it's a hate crime.
Yeah, in some places, your son or your daughter can get that done, and they don't even need your permission.
Yep.
Like that's what we had in prophecy.
Yep.
You know.
You got it, bro. Yeah, something else.
Yeah, I would look for some in Job.
Job.
But
you did Jeremiah.
I got you. Jeremiah, what, bro?
30:8.
Jeremiah 30:8. For it shall come to pass in that day.
Matter of fact, you said, yep.
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
Yep.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, so as the scripture says, should we be in mirth? Understanding what time we in? You see, you Jakes are constantly caught up, okay, into Western culture. You know? But you don't understand that, hey, the Lord is angry. The Lord is pissed right now. He's pissed at Edom, okay, in 2/3 more than anything. Okay?
And the worst place to be right now is in the house of feasting, man.
Yep.
That's the worst place to be, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's been a spirit going out, you know, among brothers. We see that there's some getting ready to happen. You know? So, I mean, you in the house of feasting, which is expected with the majority of our people. But for you Israelites that know that you Israelites, for you to be there, that ain't the right spirit to be in, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
He shall be saved or rescued, speaking of the elect. All right, he's going to be rescued out of that trouble. Okay, and then it's going to begin the restoration back to those judges and their glory and their rank in the earth, man. You can only be the independent, okay, with a certain type of rank in the earth.
That's why you will look at our lives. I mean, I was meditating, the spirit, you know, Lord got us doing this lesson, you know, YAHAWASHI. Just meditating on it. For what it is, you should like your simple life. And what I mean by that,
exactly.
You know, we hate our lives in this world, but you should be grateful for what the Lord gave you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In our situation, because the Lord, He gave us enough to where we can do the work.
Yeah.
You know, but when you just observe where we at, you know, in this world and how things are, you know, our lives, I'm saying in this world, that's whack. You know, because really knowing what we're supposed to be, you know, it's like, you know, a lady had told me the other day, you know, I was picking up on the bus, but she was like, when you really know who you are and you know your value, can't nobody tell you nothing. Like, you know, pretty much you don't react to people based off how they want you to react to them.
Yeah.
And immediately I thought about YAHAWASHI. That's why he didn't answer Pilate, you know, because he knew who he was.
Yeah.
Same thing with you brothers, man.
You know what he matter of fact, I'm gonna get there for you. So you said that, I gotta get there, bro. The account of Pilate.
What kind of account?
This is John chapter 19, verse 9. It says, I'll start 8. It says, when Pilate therefore heard their sayings, he was the more afraid, and went again into the judgment hall and said unto YAHAWASHI, whence art thou? But YAHAWASHI gave him no answer. Then said Pilate unto him, speakest thou not to me? Knowest thou not that I have the power to crucify thee, and have power to release thee? YAHAWASHI answered, thou couldst have no power at all, except it were given from above. Therefore he that delivered me unto thee have the greater sin.
All right, so YAHAWASHI, you know, his response, like, first of all, you don't even know my Heavenly Father gave you that power, and the Lord gonna deal with them wicked niggas that's giving me over to you.
Yep.
And Pilate really was afraid, man.
Yep.
You know, I mean, he was afraid what Jake would do to him, but he was afraid of YAHAWASHI, man, because his wife was being in trouble with terrible, you know, nightmares.
Yeah. Leave the just man alone.
You know,
leave him alone.
Leave him alone. The prophecy still had to be fulfilled.
Yep, Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So same thing with us. We're in this situation and we're approaching, bad times, but
Yep.
this is all pursuant to the prophecies.
Yep.
But the end of all this, our expectation, like brothers getting into, is our independence, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And you gotta think like Pilate, he probably done seen men down there faint before they get crucified.
Yeah.
You know, there wasn't no.
So that yeah,
like
man.
if you seen the crucifixion live, okay? If you seen the crucifixion live, you gotta think about it. Yahawashi asked for another way. The crucifixion wasn't no light thing.
Yeah, because it's a live execution. It's a live execution. Even I just in certain states, depending on the situation, with their law, with certain criminals on death row, they'll publicize their execution, man, have it on the TV. I mean, maybe they don't do it so much anymore. You know what I'm saying? But in the ancient world, like you really saw it. Even dealing with us in our law, when it came to a stoning or somebody being burned, everybody would see that.
Mm-hmm.
But dealing with Esau, Edom, dealing with the Romans, they had live executions too.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, like brother was speaking on, dealing with the crucifixion, man. And they had different ways they crucify people too. But we just go by what the scriptures say. Because you got a lot of people that believe in Jehovah wickedness, and they like to say the Lord was on, he was crucified on the stake. But we go by what's written. So I mean, not to say the Romans couldn't do you like that, but we go by what the scriptures say. The Lord was nailed to a cross, man.
Mm-hmm.
But that was agonizing. And for everybody to see it, but it show you who Yahawashi was, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that surprised Pilate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow, bro. But let's see. I'm gonna finish this out for you.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
All right, and then and if you got anything else you want me to get.
Come on, I got about 2 more after you get there, bro.
Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 8.
Yep.
For it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh by Shem Yahushua of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck,
Yep.
and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Yeah, because right now, these heathens benefit off our captivity.
Yep.
That's why the higher ups of these heathens, they're in cahoots with Esau to keep us in this position. Because we're pretty much the battery pack of this beast system, man. Okay? Whether it's through maintaining this beast system or entertaining. Okay? So we're pretty much the hands and feet of this kingdom ran by Esau Edom with these heathens. Okay, the scripture spoke about, how the dogs lick the sores. But the Lord's finna break that yoke off us, man. Okay? We're finna be the beneficiaries of the heathens' labor. Okay? You got it, bro.
Bible go shop, please.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, this is the book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Yep.
Remember, O Yahweh, what has come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach.
Yep.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our houses to aliens.
Yep.
We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows.
Yep.
We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us.
Yep. So our water, and you got your utility bills. Okay? And your wood, your mortgage, or your rent. You see, like we don't even have we don't even know what it is to be rent free or mortgage free, man. The simple things, man. Esau just penny pictures the earth to us, man. We on the pay as you go. And that's why the brother said, man, we just enjoy the simplicity, the things that we have, because ultimately, man, we just need to be alive for salvation. Like, it get to the point, some brothers gonna excel more than others, man. And that's where, the Lord expects, a distribution of resources. Okay? But then, at the end of the day, man, the Lord just keeping us alive until that great day, man.
That's why going to the Gospels, where it mentions, the anxieties of life, like take no thought for your life, what you shall eat or drink. That say the life is more important than food.
Yep.
You know, because the Lord really just getting us through this time until that salvation come.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like brother had mentioned too, man. Like right now, it's just more proof that we still in slavery. Cause like you had mentioned, we're based like a battery pack.
Yeah.
You know, in America. You know, it says our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest.
Yeah.
We have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread.
Yeah. So our labor, I would say, it increases them. We don't increase off this labor, man. Okay? Esau and this beast system, with his conglomerates of heathens, they benefit off the labor, man. Okay? All these entities that, have been created through slave money. Okay? They've been flipping slave money, for centuries, man. And then they continue, got a slave system set up. Well, you think about it, you work, okay? And you pretty much have to go home and charge up like you charge your cell phone. Because you charging up for what? To go perform another day.
To go right back to work.
So it ain't much different between us and the cell phone in this society, man. Okay? Like Elder Zahab say, man, we're a tool here. Okay?
The hands and feet.
Yeah. Because you niggas get one day off, and you niggas leave work skipping. I remember we had to work a little late on the 3rd one time. And man, you should have seen them grown that nigga pouting. Grown that nigga pouting, man. You see, man, y'all messing up my 4th. But then you gotta come right back to work on the 5th, man.
Anyway.
Yeah. One goddamn day, man. And niggas leave work skipping. You know how children get out of school, you know what I'm saying? Kindergarten and shit. Grown niggas doing that, man. You niggas, that's another thing. This society got to where Israelite men never grow up. Like you never grow up. Because you pretty much go from the care of your mother, and then you start, all right, then you get handed over to the women of these societies, to their care. It's backwards. When the father used to give the daughter, the daughter used to leave her father's care and go under her husband. In this society, the Israelite man leave his mama care to go under the care of his baby mama.
And this is so true. I was talking to the brother before we start up, I'm like, man, how in the hell all these niggas live over here? Like where I'm at, But it's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
It's Eve because these niggas don't work. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's hot to stay over here.
Yeah.
Like, but it show you the prophecy is true, man.
Yeah. And
like Elder Bunyan said years ago, well, we said it this year too. Basically, these curses the Lord put us under are very real.
Yeah.
And you gotta say the Wadi YAHAWASHI, to know that.
Yep.
These are curses, man. But I'm gonna jump down to verse 8 and I'll get to other precepts.
Yeah.
Lamentations 5 and 8. Servants have ruled over us.
Mm-hmm.
There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so you look at the condition we in, like the brother has said, everything is backwards. Basically, the person that's really naturally born a slave, they're in power.
Yep.
And the person that's naturally born a king, a prince, women princesses, they're coming into this earth as slaves. In captivity. So it says servants, which means slaves, have ruled over us, talking about the other nations.
Mm-hmm.
So back when this is written, it's talking about the ancient Babylonians. But it's been a continual cycle, so to speak. The Medes and the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans.
Yep.
All right, and Rome came back, and this an extension of Rome. So slaves are still over us to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's in today's time, pursuing the Isaiah, you got Esau and you got Eve. So you got it to where Edomites are over us, but also they got our women over us in different positions of authority, as well as the other nations. Like it says in Deuteronomy, the stranger that's within thee shall get up above thee very high.
And then it said, none, shall save thee, because nothing that you niggas do affect, nothing that you niggas do have a positive effect on your situation. Okay? No matter who you niggas vote for, your situation don't change. Okay? No matter, all right, what, the hottest rapper, okay? Your situation don't change. Okay? Nothing you niggas do is changing your circumstance, no matter how much dope you niggas sell, because niggas talking about, they use poverty as an excuse for them to do what they doing. Well, I say this, there was a time when there was a just excuse, but now you see the constant failure, okay, of a culture, and you steady repeating it. And my thing is this: well, if poverty is the reason, is what you niggas doing getting you out of poverty? You know, is the action that you niggas taking, is it getting you out of poverty? No. Okay? Because, like I say, the thing is, we're free in YAHAWASHI. And see, niggas want to ball. You know? Niggas do what they do so they can ball. You know? When niggas get money, what do? Party with the bitches. Okay? Buy all this unnecessary shit. Okay? So at the end of the day, all right, you being a slave, to your flesh is the reason why you still participate in the culture that kills you, man.
Like you said, Jake, situation don't change, but just to add on that, it don't change, but also you get worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you constantly being degraded.
Yeah.
That's why this has to be the last generation, bro.
Yeah,
because it is not producing anything.
No.
You know? But yeah, bro, which one we get for you?
You just finished that Jeremiah. We're in Jeremiah. I think verse 11.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 9. But they shall serve Yahweh their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
Yep. So this is us coming back, okay, into the government, the eternal government that the Lord is going to establish in the earth, to where we, all right, dictate to the nations. We're not being dictated to by the nations, man. Okay? King David, the house of David, but our actual King David is going to be right there on the YAHAWASHI, man. Like a vice regent. You see? You got it, bro.
Therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
From the land of their captivity. Okay, and from afar. So this has to happen. This is what we're waiting on. To be rescued, man, from bondage. Okay, go ahead.
And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest. And be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
We should be in rest and in quiet, and none shall make thee afraid. Okay? Because right now, you in fear of everything, man. In this society, man, you fear, because Jacob's a terror unto themselves. Okay? Then you got this devil, Esau, Edom, all the madness that he's up to, man. But in the kingdom, man, we're not going to be in the fear of anything. You got children, you in the fear of what's going to become of them. Okay? Everything in this society is based off fearing is something, man. Like, goddamn.
And all these are situations that we can't control. But going back to us being followers of YAHAWASHI, which is synonymous with the word disciple. Disciple goes into discipline as well. Because the only thing you can really control is yourself. All these outside, well, like you speak about a lot, bro. These different moving parts, all these elements outside of you have no authority over that. You know what I'm saying? But what we can do is focus on this. Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid. For I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee?
Go ahead.
But I will correct thee in measure, and will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
Yeah, and we understand that we're still in our punishment as well, you know. So we expect, the bitterness that comes with it. You pretty much accept it and, hey, thrive in the bitterness, man. You know, because like you said, we there's so many things that's out of our control, which that's a vexation in itself. You know, and this is all we know. We don't have no independence, man. There's way too many things. Like if your woman is obedient to you to some degree, that's voluntarily. If she decide to stop listening, what you gonna do?
You know, you do about it. Yep. Yep.
If she stop listening right now, what you gonna do? Holler? Hey,
but
shit.
we gonna live though.
Yeah.
You know, we live in YAHAWASHI, man.
Yeah.
Cause this is the one thing that don't change.
Yeah.
You know, there's gonna be a lot of moving parts in days to come, man. But this is the one thing the Lord gave us that don't change, man.
Yeah, rock.
You know, yeah, that rock is solid. It's a solid foundation, man.
Yep. So the only independence we got coming is in YAHAWASHI, man. When He puts down all rulership in the earth and distributes it amongst His elect men. Okay, until then, ain't no talking about independent, man. All right, dependent as hell, and that's according to the curse, the one of all things.
Yep.
Okay, so until YAHAWASHI comes and the curse is no more, as the scriptures say, we dependent, on this society, man. But matter of fact, again, there with Isaiah 10
I was
20.
spiritual. Yeah.
Yeah. And now we
Come.
and we're learning to depend on Yahweh Shah more and more. You know, so it's like the Lord dealing with us with the training wheels on.
What like Elder Z be saying, beloved brother Elder Zahab, we're being trained to trust.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we're going through these, periods of hell. You know, Lord to get us through it. You know, to show us that He was there the whole time when we was in it.
Yeah.
You know, to fully establish that trust. You know.
And all right, now you finna take the training wheels off.
Yeah.
You know, you got it, bro.
The book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob shall no more again stay upon him that smote them,
yep,
but shall stay upon Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, the Holy One of Israel in truth.
Yeah, and that stay goes into depend or trust. Okay, well, there's going to come a time where we're going to be fully dependent and trusting on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Like Jacob trouble, he's going to kick the training wheels off. You know? But that's why we riding, on the training wheels while the society is still up and going. But it's going to come a time he's going to take the training wheels off, man. And we're going to have to fully depend on him, man. Lean on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, because that's the sentiment. You know what to do.
Yep.
Like y'all know what to do now.
Yep.
You know, that's what this whole grace period was really about. You know, establishing faith, establishing, trust. Like the Spirit has been reiterating, through the elder brother Yashawamba, through the elder Tazwan from Atlanta, and various other brothers, the next phase of this glory, the next phase of this truth. We're no longer going to be doing videos, You know what I'm saying? So, okay, anything else?
Oh, that's it, bro.
So with that, Abba Ratazah, Father will is edifying. We want to give all praise to our power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to our elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone, still well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.